Hello, it's Sammy again, and he's running Godfather. No, I'm kidding. He's running Watch Dogs this time. It's Godfather, but higher quality. Plus, you can hack stuff. Yeah. He's gonna play a Bad Blood, which, if I understood correctly, that's the DLC. Is there no audio?
There should be.
Yeah, I hear audio. I hear myself, I hear Sammy, and I hear the game. I guess I'm a bit quiet, but...
Did Pax mute a stream?
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, Sammy is gonna play Bad Blood, which, yeah, if I understood correctly, that's the DLC, and it's a 1 hour-ish. Well, the record is like 1:05, and any person is like 3 hours, so it's a lot shorter, probably better as well. I don't know. Yeah, if you're ready to go, take it away.
Yes, I'm ready. This time I will remember to actually do a countdown. So this is indeed the DLC. It was released 7 months after the main game. Following the story of T-Bone, a important side character in the main story. But I have forgotten most of the story, so I will not be explaining it very much. Anyways, we're hacking into a database here, and time will start when I skip this cutscene. So I'm gonna skip this cutscene in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. My aim button got stuck for some reason. Okay. Hacking, yes. Also, you have a cool special ability that allows you to slow down time. Gonna pick up his assault rifle here. Very useful for the next part. Okay. So yeah, this one is a lot shorter. I think it's better paced, has less downtime than the main game. Strats are a bit easier as well, in my opinion. You might hear that we're playing in French. That's because it saves 7 seconds, I think. I'm gonna kill 2 dudes and then ignore the rest. I am playing this game at 60 FPS because my PC cannot handle more. Because I'm on my laptop right now, I don't have access to my desktop. The rules state that max FPS is 120 because this game also has physics bugs. I am really bad at hacking puzzles, by the way. Because yeah, the physics get really weird at very high FPS. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Wow, what a crazy lag spike. Okay, that apparently didn't kill both of them. Peek. Okay, after shooting them in the face, we're gonna reload the autosave, which is a thing we will be doing a lot. Abusing checkpoints to spawn us closer, nice. Got the best spawn and the best bike. There are 2 sports bikes in this game. This one is the better one. And there are 3 possible areas for the bike to spawn. I got the best one. You just saw me power turning as well, which is turning on the power while turning with a bike, and it allows you to take sharper corners.
J'ai installé une fausse piste dans le système de Bloom. Les 15 prochains jours, ils vont voir apparaître à Wichita.
Oh yeah, can we have a vote for outfit 1 or outfit 2? It has to be decided in like 5 minutes.
Si les choses se calment un jour, j'arriverai à trouver un moyen pour te.
Because there's some downtime later where we have plenty of time to switch outfit if you want to.
T'inquiète, c'est le projet. Allez, adios, amigo.
Most the second outfit is called Speed Freak, which is appropriate for speedrunners. Oh, okay, 6 stoppy. Did not intend to do that.
Toujours passer par la porte de derrière. Non, mieux.
On high FPS, you gotta be careful with these sliding doors because they will kill you if you touch them in a weird way or if they behave weirdly.
Mais putain, on peut dire que cet endroit m'en a rendu du service.
Now the elevator can break. It will not close the gate, and it allows us to leave faster, but that's pretty random. Happens more at higher FPS. Yeah, we're at the safe house right now. A place we're gonna visit quite often this run. And we have a very cool unskippable cutscene right here. It takes a while. So T-Bone's gonna get called by Tobias, and Tobias is stuck in a car's trunk getting kidnapped, and he's asking T-Bone to come get him.
Va chier, je répondrai pas. Oh, mais tu vas la fermer, ta gueule. Okay, okay.
I really have not much interesting to say during this cutscene.
Ça fait 10 ans que j'ai pas de nouvelles. Ouais. T'as intérêt à avoir une bonne raison.
Ouais, appelle les flics. Non, attends. Non, les appelle pas. Ils sont peut-être dans le coup aussi.
So we've parked a bike like right next to the door, both because that's faster to get out and well, get into the safe house, but also because it's faster to get back out. Gonna do a sick jump here, which is faster than walking up the staircase. And then we're gonna do a chase for Tobias's kidnapper. Which we gotta wait just a little bit at the start so we don't get too close to trigger phase 2 of the chase. Why we don't want to trigger the second phase is because he won't stop here. Okay. He didn't stop here anyways. That's oh, still got him. Whew. I really thought I wouldn't get him there. I triggered him too early. What he does sometimes is he just brakes for no reason, and then we can get out of the car and shoot him. And my game is running at low FPS. I overestimated my laptop. Unfortunately, the search circle is not in the position I wanted because I shot him a bit later. If you do that strat correctly, you get, like, the edge of the search circle is right here. Okay, that's the first mission. Now, this mission is a main mission, but it's the introduction for side missions. Like enemy hideouts. Fortunately, we have good amount of time during this phone conversation to drive to our destination.
Ça devrait vous faire plaisir que le système fonctionne de temps en temps.
Vous êtes horrible. Tenez, je vous envoie ce que j'ai sous la main.
Attendez, je regarde ma carte.
Get a cinematic that points you to where you're supposed to be going, even though we're already there. And then every single mission starts with a camera angle and some dialogue. If you restart the mission, it gets skipped. And then we walk for 5 meters, and then we reload our save. Okay, and now RNG time. We gotta kill 2 people here. Well, we gotta knock down 2 people here. And it's entirely random who the target is. Oh, he's calling back up, that's bad. And I'm so gonna die in the way. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. The best RNG is to have just the 2 guys on the left be the target. No, you know, you cannot always get best RNG, unfortunately. Okay. And no reinforcements either, now. Okay. Another thing we're gonna do quite often in this run is fast travel. Back to the hideout. And then some movement tech. If you run, you get, like, if you start running, you get a slight boost. So if you interrupt your run and keep doing the boost over and over, it's faster than running regularly. So only works when not in combat and not in enemy territory. And then some more downtime here. Took damage from the elevator, okay. It works in combat? Oh, okay. I'm bad at the game apparently. So yeah, we're gonna run around aimlessly for a bit. Pick up some components to craft. Select a better outfit, Speed Freak. Now we can go a lot faster in the speedrun. Yeah, Tobias just keeps yapping for a while here.
Même avec des joujoux de luxe, ça reste une bande de geeks. Et puis, j'y vais avec Eugène.
Going down to Tobias's think tank.
Viens, mon pépère.
Ouais, t'as un chien? Non, non, je suis allergique aux chiens.
C'est pas un chien.
Ouais, bah, je suis aussi allergique aux chats. Désolé.
Picking up a neat gadget that we only have to use once.
Je vais aller faire un petit tour chez Bloomforge. Alors, si ça sonne à la porte, t'ouvres pas.
Je crois pas que ces types soient du genre à sonner.
This mission has quite a bit of downtime. There's like 2 more elevator rides that take ages. And then the longest drive in the game as well. All in the same mission. Very cool. Wow, this car is bad. It's so weird switching from one GTA style game to the other, and then having completely different vehicle handling.
Des médias sociaux depuis la publication des vidéos de son concert. Ce DJ, célèbre pour le masque de rat qu'il n'abandonne jamais, avait quitté son set à la moitié de sa performance après s'être fait poursuivre par le justicier présumé Aiden Pierce. Les fans du musicien en ont été quittes pour se demander si la poursuite faisait partie d'un happening ou si Default se trouvait simplement au mauvais endroit au mauvais moment.
I would love a better car.
L'album de Default connaissent une hausse sans précédent.
But I'm not seeing any major improvements over this one.
Ah, je me demande ce qu'il cache derrière son masque.
Aha, that's a good one.
Suite à l'enterrement récent de Dermot Queen, le patriarche criminel du Chicago South Club, son fils Neil Queen a été interrogé cette semaine par la police de Chicago afin d'aborder ses liens présumés avec une série d'incendies criminels commis dans le quartier de Mad Mile. Bien qu'aucune accusation n'ait été formulée à l'encontre de Monsieur Queen,
This game is very forgiving for vehicle crashes. Like you can just bash into a different vehicle and still keep like most of your momentum, or grind along another vehicle's side. Okay, that was my fault. Wow, this car's power turning is surprisingly bad. Anyways, we're gonna go to the main entrance here to get the next objective, and then we're gonna go back to an easier entrance to this place. Gonna try to block both car doors at the same time. Yep, to warp out. Warped out on the wrong side of the stairs. Okay, and now busting into some high security place with lasers.
vis là.
And then boring elevator ride part 1. We are gonna go to the skills tree and buy bullet resistance and blast resistance. Bullet resistance isn't... I mean, it's kinda useful, but we really bought it only to get to blast resistance. Because we're gonna do a very cool strat here. To skip the RC car tutorial, or part of it. There are gonna be some lasers that you cannot go through. You're supposed to go with the RC car and go through some pipes and hack a thing that disables the lasers. But we're gonna use a grenade to launch over the lasers. Also gonna do it on 20 FPS. Because grenades do less damage on less FPS.
Pas moyen de passer. Eugène. À toi de jouer.
Get the RC car. Yeah, you do have to deploy it here because you
Eugène est connecté à mon téléphone portable. Donc,
your movement gets taken away unless you deploy the RC car. The game really wanted you to use the RC car. Yeah. I'm gonna hack this system key while we're here. Useful for crafting blackouts. Unfortunately, we cannot skip using the RC car here, but the guards are very blind in this section, at least on easy difficulty. We're also supposed to go, like, climb stuff with the RC car and do some parkour, but we don't like that. That's slow. Just gonna go here and look through this gap and hack the thing. Open the door. And now there's a bunch of lasers we gotta avoid.
Putain, tu te fous de ma gueule ou quoi? 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 Hein? Quoi?
Okay, and now a hack. I am extremely horrible at. Yep. You know, in this game you usually go to a separate screen and do the hack. This is the hack is more Watch Dogs 2 style, where the hack is in the world, if you know what I'm saying. People who have played the games will understand. Also gonna bring the phone up here, which blocks me getting stuck on that thing the game forces you to take cover on. And we're gonna buy another upgrade. Get us insane lag spike. It's a taser for the RC car. Oh yeah, the lasers aren't disabled now, which is kind of funny. Because we boosted over them. Okay, it's an instant mission fail if you hit the lasers, by the way. But those ones don't matter, apparently.
Imagine, ils ont même pas mes données biométriques et ils arrivent quand même à me retrouver. Et maintenant, apparemment, c'est après toi qu'ils en ont, mon pote.
Another very interesting elevator ride.
découvre avant d'espérer pouvoir mettre les bouts. Le truc, c'est qu'on n'a pas beaucoup d'infos. Tout ce qu'on sait, c'est que les fixeurs sont au courant que tu vis à Claudeville.
Ouais, ben, ils risquent pas de m'y trouver. Et on fait quoi maintenant?
T'inquiète, j'ai une idée. Je vais venir te chercher et on passera à la phase 2.
Redis pas ça comme ça, s'il te plaît. Tu vas me filer une crise de stress.
Vaut mieux que t'en aies une ici et maintenant plutôt que là-bas.
Oh yeah, on high physics, you like bounce around in the elevator because the game doesn't know what to do.
Bon, faut que je te laisse. Parce que la fête va bientôt commencer.
I'm gonna throw a grenade there to blow this fence up. So we have slightly less distance to fall on top of this gate. And then we can leave. And then go back to the safe house. If you jump over that thing, you land too hard on the ground and die. If you don't hit the fence on the way down, you also die. Ooh, a system key. Very nice. Okay, now we're taking Tobias for a drive.
Normal. Faut qu'il se doute de rien.
Normal comment? Normal pour toi ou normal pour moi? Parce que pour moi, normalement, j'évite les gens comme la peste. Surtout les gens dangereux.
Normal comme normal. J'ai besoin d'un peu de temps pour accéder à leurs données et voir si je trouve quelque chose. Toi, tu te contentes de marcher derrière toi.
Yeah, take some
Mais qu'est-ce qui te fait croire que ça va marcher?
questionable routing.
Mais en plus, ils savent que t'habites à Claudeville.
Appelle pas ça comme ça. Donc,
Someone just followed me and I forgot to turn off that notification. I'm sorry.
Non, je préfère dire que c'est un élément essentiel.
Didn't expect anyone to follow or subscribe or
C'est
whatever
exactement ce qu'on veut. Et c'est là que j'interviens.
when I'm not
S'il donne
streaming.
l'alerte, ou s'il s'enfuit, je pourrais remonter jusqu'à la source. T'inquiète, fais-moi confiance.
oh,
Quoi?
tu veux que je te le répète? Ah, oui, parce que je te ferai dire qu'à l'origine.
And now there's
Eh oh,
a very
et
cool
t'as
auto
senti
scroller
ce
with
que
Tobias,
Ouais, bon, il y a eu ça, ouais, c'est vrai.
Un peu, mon gars.
Même si je me
where
rends compte
he's
que ça fait si longtemps.
gonna
Si on
walk
faisait
and
fermer
be
notre
bait
gueule jusqu'à ce qu'on arrive.
Eh ben, ça me va.
for fixers.
Ouais, c'est quand même flippé ton plan.
And he's gonna keep getting scared of people, and we have to reassure him that it's not scary. Oh, oops. Unfortunately, we didn't get a bike spawn, so we'll have to use a car. We're gonna use a car to do dialogue skips. Oh, system key? Wait, give me this. Give me the system key. Okay.
Il me fait peur, ce mec. Il a vraiment pas l'air net.
Apparemment, c'est un détective privé. Mais t'inquiète pas.
Yeah, dialogue skips in this game work
Pas des yeux.
by jumping out of a vehicle, and then the getting up animation interrupts the dialogue. You can only skip one line of dialogue at a time.
T'inquiète, il va
Oh,
retrouver ses amis.
okay,
Tout va bien.
failed that one. Usually there's a consistent bike spawn here. And Tobias is gonna have a ton of walking to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna destroy some of these pallets, because there is gonna be a gunfight here, and with no pallets there's less cover for the enemies, more sightlines.
Panique pas, mais il y a un type qui te suit.
Je panique pas, je panique
Park the bike about there. I'm gonna climb up here. What? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's such a big time loss. You gotta go all the way back to the start of this section. Or not, actually. That's surprising. That is kind of very bad because I don't have a bike anymore. I've never felt that way before. Or I have and just instantly reset. Yeah, I'm exiting the mission zone, I can't get the bike anymore.
Débarrasse-toi de lui, putain! On n'a pas de temps à perdre, mon pote!
Usually you go and stand up there to just check for system keys. And then you drop back down, shoot that guy from over there. Start the cutscene instantly. Another unskippable cutscene.
Ça va, c'est bon, tu peux ouvrir. La voie est libre.
Si t'avais un flingue sur la tempe, c'est exactement ce que tu dirais.
La différence, c'est que moi j'ai pas un flingue sur la tempe.
Ouais, bah voilà, ça aussi tu le dirais.
Now there's a big ambush. And afterwards there's a chase, and it's very easy. Should I have my bike? Because you can manip the other guy to turn around.
Merde. Là la cavalerie. Je vais pas avoir le temps de localiser son portable. Foueur, faut que tu m'aides là.
Les caméras, Ray. J'ai installé des flingues sur les caméras.
Putain, alors là je suis bluffé. Des grenades? Près de l'autoroute?
Ouais. J'avais pas tilté sur le coup.
Sans blague, putain. Oh, je m'attendais à un type ou deux, mais tout ça, rien que pour foueur.
Now, if you're not bad, you can do this entire section with like that one grenade shot, and then afterwards do everything on this gun.
Ouais, on s'en fout. Pour la mairie, c'est comme si ces tout n'existait pas. Je suis coincé. Et si t'as tué, ils viendront pour moi après.
Merci de t'inquiéter pour moi. Sous sa tête. Faut que je trouve où mène ce putain de portable. On va voir si c'est mon jour de chance.
Guess I'll take the car then. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna try the manip and probably fail it now. But I'll do my best.
Bingo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
C'est le signal de son GPS et savoir où il est allé.
And what waiting there does, for some reason, that makes him turn around in the middle of the highway. Come back your way. Which that did actually work, okay. And shoot him in the face and hack his phone.
T'aimes bien faire des allers-retours à un chantier en construction, toi. C'est bien, et en plus, c'est pas suspect du tout.
Fast travel. Okay, now here, we're gonna try to be really fast to get into the next missions. Start. So we're gonna fast travel here, then reload our autosave to make us spawn a bit closer and to restart the phone call as well. because we gotta make it into the next mission before the phone call is over. For to skip some waiting in after this mission. Oh, okay. She tried to call the cops, interesting. That restarts the phone call, so this thread is really free now. Anyways. There's an emergency broadcast that only plays in the next after this mission if this dialogue has finished. But you know, we get to the mission fast enough to not have the dialogue finish in time. Skips 25 seconds of waiting, I believe.
Je suppose que tu resteras dans la voiture quand on sera arrivé.
Ça, c'est un peu complexe comme question.
Oh non, c'est pas vrai. T'as encore pris des cachetons?
Ouais, un petit peu. Ouais, c'est juste pour le courage.
I'm gonna once again just not follow the road at all.
Et t'as pas de questions
À propos de quoi?
de ce qu'on est sur le point de faire.
Ah, on va faire quelque chose?
Attends, t'es sérieux là?
Je t'ai eu.
Putain, faut voir ce que t'es con.
Oh yes, Falky, thank you for the raid, by the way. Okay, now this mission is quite an exception to the rules of every other mission, really. Because there are objectives you can skip doing, which usually you can't in any mission in Watch Dogs. So we're gonna ignore Tobias completely.
Et au fait, tes cachetons, t'en as pris
I'm
combien?
gonna pick up a system key there for safety. I'm gonna climb through this window and get to this section a lot earlier than you're supposed to. Hack another system key. Oh god. Okay.
Une opération standard.
And
Mais c'est pas vrai,
get to the
quel
security
genre de
cameras.
faut venir ici?
Now there's a funny thing we can do is we're gonna usually you'll hack into Tobias's body cam and then he goes into hold on, hacking section. I'm gonna lock in. Come on, yep. Hack into Tobias's body cam. But you can also hack a camera you were supposed to earlier to trigger a different cutscene, and the cutscene will overlap. It's purely visual, doesn't save time.
Apparemment, ils utilisent des ambulances pour transporter leurs victimes.
Oh là là, c'est exactement le genre de cauchemar que je fais en ce moment.
Faut que tu te rapproches encore. Je vais accéder à ton portable, comme ça je pourrai voir.
Putain, c'est pas vrai. Ok, j'y vais.
Yeah, hack the camera inside.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Un cadavre.
This cutscene is supposed to play like before we even climb through that window.
Je serais peut-être...
Y a rien. On dirait qu'ils l'ont effacé du système.
And they're gonna despawn like halfway through.
Kenny est sorti de sa cachette. On n'a plus besoin d'appât maintenant. C'est l'occasion rêvée. Si on le chope, on peut faire d'une pierre deux coups. Et la taupe, il y a du progrès. Il devrait pas tarder à parler. Les gars s'occupent de lui.
T'as entendu ça?
Ta-da!
Et encore une fois, tout ça c'est ta faute.
Comment je pouvais savoir?
Peut-être parce que je te l'avais dit.
Ça va.
Yeah.
T'as entendu? Ils ont parlé d'une taupe. Si
Si on retrouve ce type et qu'on le libère, il pourra nous dire qui dirige l'opération et où il se trouve. Alors tu m'engueuleras un autre jour.
Ben ça, tu peux compter sur moi.
Okay, finally.
Il faut que je traverse et je viens d'avoir une idée de dingue.
Sick autoscroller, bro.
Hey, tu te rappelles comment on a fait au bunker?
Ouais. Tu vas devoir t'occuper de ces gars le temps que j'accède aux commandes.
Pour l'instant, je vois personne. Allons jeter un coup d'œil à cette grue. Moi, j'irai bien voir dans ce bateau. Si ça se trouve, la taupe est peut-être dedans.
Gonna abuse the checkpoint here again.
Ok, tu peux y aller.
Il va me voir. Qu'est-ce que je fais?
Fais gaffe, il se déplace.
If you kill the enemies fast enough, it'll prevent more enemies from spawning.
Attends. Fais gaffe, il y a du mouvement. Le fixeur se déplace. Attention.
Which I think that did work. Yeah.
T'es toujours en vie? Foire.
Ouais, c'est un miracle.
Now what you can do here is use frag grenades to knock yourself over for some dialogue skips. But I don't like doing that because I like using my grenades for other purposes later on.
Je sais même pas à quoi ça ressemble, un bouton d'ouverture.
Ah, ça fait plaisir, ça donne confiance.
Yeah, so the strat is to take this crane and go down onto the boat.
Je crois savoir ce qui s'est passé.
Ouais, bah attends.
But we don't care. We're gonna reload the autosave and spawn on the boat anyways. I'm gonna get another system key from up there. I don't know why, but I got stuck there for some reason. Wow, he shot the electrical box. Okay, let's do that again, but do it well this time. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. Get the system key. Shoot him in the face. Maybe I'll shoot him in the face as well for a change. Forced walking section. You might be wondering why we're picking up all these system keys. Well, with 2 system keys you can make a blackout, which is very useful for escaping cops and stuff. Huh.
Surtout reste à distance. Moi je te rattraperai quand j'aurai fini.
I just noticed that I seem to have a crack in my table.
Écoute ça.
Il peut s'asseoir? Pas grave.
It's probably when I got mad last time that happened. I hadn't noticed it until now.
Alex est un flic infiltré. Je suis pas flic.
No, it's waiting for some dialogue, and then this mission will end again. Pick up the system key again. Pick up this system key again. And then use the car for some dialogue skips.
Quoi? Tu m'as dit de le planter, non? Putain, comment il va parler maintenant? Mais c'était du bluff, putain! Bon, il faut arrêter l'hémorragie. Emmène-le à l'atelier et fais-le soigner. Au moins la prochaine fois, il saura qu'on rigole
Oh,
pas.
that was
Le
early.
type qu'ils ont embarqué est sûrement notre taupe. Tu les suis toujours? Il est sympa, il nous a mâché le boulot. C'est qu'il a des noms qui peuvent nous servir. Dis-moi quand il...
I got a very slow one, but I got one. And guess what? We're fast traveling again. Huh. Usually there's a bike spawn here. Oh yeah, there's a bike. Don't really need the bike. Because even though the broadcast gets skipped, we gotta wait around for a bit. So we have plenty of time to reach the next mission spawn. Let's hack this guy's bank account for no reason. And that's our mission. Time for the sickest bike ride in the game. That was it. Okay, time to select a CTOS scan and craft some blackouts. And then try and launch the boat. Yeah. Oops. Try to launch the boat onto the island. I'm gonna do the CTOS scan just to show the enemy position. Even though I don't actually know why we do it here, because they always spawn in the same spot anyways. I'm gonna take this heavy down and steal his LMG, because that's a pretty good gun. A lot better than the one we have right now. And just ignore everyone here as well. Except for that guy. Okay, if anyone was listening to the dialogue in a previous mission, this was Alex. Hi Alex, bye Alex. And then do a blackout, and then even though it's dark outside and there are no lights, the enemies suddenly cannot see us because it's dark outside and all the lights have been turned off. And now, at the end of this mission, there's a kind of random thing that happens. I really hope it doesn't to us. There's a cutscene that plays, and sometimes it'll play twice. Wow, that escape circle. Oh, okay. Usually you'd already see the escape circle when leaving the island, but I guess It didn't count for some reason. I expect the cutscene to play twice now.
Jack, finally. Apparemment,
But we'll
chez
see.
Chicago, il y en a un paquet, mais chez Bloom, il y en a qu'un. Bingo. Merci d'être allé dans ton bar favori, mon gars. Tu me facilites la tâche.
Yep. Played twice.
Alors,
It has something to do with the cops, with you losing the cops and then gaining them
il
again.
y en a un paquet, mais chez Bloom, il y en a qu'un. Bingo. Merci d'être allé dans ton bar favori, mon gars.
So, for everyone who loves this cutscene so much they want to see it twice, there you go. Okay, gonna go down to the bottom part of the map to meet up with Jack finally, as he said twice in the previous cutscene. Jack does not like us, so we're gonna get drugged and then do a mini game to sober up.
Putain, c'est du costaud. Non, c'est juste un bad trip. Un bad trip. Oh, j'ai un peu qui éclate. Il faut que je rattrape ce mec. Oh, putain, c'est quoi ça? Un truc pour calmer les chevaux. Allez,
Aw,
je me concentre.
you can get all four at once. Usually, I don't know why I had such a skill issue this time. Now we're gonna follow the person that drugged us. Once again, an auto-scroller. Whoops. Okay. Our target took a very long time to get going. Don't know why that was. But in the meantime, we're gonna be on the hunt for a bike, for some dialogue skips, and also it's faster to get on and off the bike.
C'est bon, c'est bon. T'inquiète, je contrôle.
Mais attends, t'es bourré ou quoi?
Tranquillisant pour les chevaux.
Ah oui, je vois, ouais.
Seems like we're not getting any random bike spawn. That's fine. Because there's a consistent bike spawn at this gas station.
Il est au téléphone.
Or not, actually. It can also just not be there. That's the worst RNG I've ever had for bikes in this mission. Whoops. Okay, now I'm just crashing because I'm distracted.
Foiré de default. Je pensais qu'il avait quitté Chicago après la branlée qu'on lui a foutue la dernière fois.
I actually really have to get close to him in this.
Ça sent les emmerdes. Si Default est à mes trousses, c'est affiché. Bloom me retrouvera où que j'aille. C'est qu'il est fort le con. En fin de compte, j'ai pas le choix. Il faut que moi j'en trouve ce fils de.
Okay, so he's gonna go around and we're gonna go in here. But I wanna keep looking at him for a bit longer. Because, as you might have seen already, there's a 20-second countdown if you're losing your target. And I have failed this mission multiple times because it was at like... Because, yeah, because the timer ran out.
Je vois rien. Ah si, attends. Il y a un truc qui gigote là. Oh, c'est mignon, on dirait la queue d'une petite souris.
C'est ce qu'il me fallait. Envoie-moi les coordonnées de l'ordinateur.
C'est fait.
Yeah, so send me the coordinates of the machine even though we're already besides it. Gotta wait anyways.
Pour le retrouver à partir d'ici. Pas le temps. Non, on va plutôt essayer de lui faire faire une énorme connerie. Avec un peu de chance, il suit déjà ce que je fais. Yo, Ratounette, faut qu'on parle. Alors pourquoi tu m'appellerais pas? C'est pas trop ton genre de plan, ça.
I'm gonna already start killing some enemies here.
Spectaculaire, là je suis déçu.
Oh yeah, apparently there's a rival hacker.
Je suppose que ça t'embête pas si je bidouille ton matos. Parce que va savoir, il y a peut-être des trucs qui vont intéresser les infos.
And we're gonna put some malware and some virus into his laptop. But we gotta stay within this room, or the virus download pauses. There is a certain amount of enemies that spawn, and if you kill all of them, the download will move faster. But don't expect me to kill all of them before the download ends, because I'm bad at this shooter. Come on. That guy is being incredibly annoying. Oh, I actually got all of them. Download moving a lot faster now. Now we're gonna see the rival hacker that's been bothering us for a while. But first we gotta do a shitty hack again.
Parce que maintenant tu veux discuter? Eh ben non, pas disponible. Laissez un message.
Yeah.
J'écoute.
Putain de primitif consanguin! Mais tu réalises pas à quel point t'es à la masse!
Most people would memorize which ones to do, but I do the puzzle every single time.
Le bâtiment derrière lui, c'était le vieil immeuble de UNI. Dommage.
It's been a while, okay? And that's the end of this mission. Now,
Bloom a
a rare instance, a mission where we don't instantly fast travel.
Avec un écho de merde et le talent qui va avec. Du coup, tout ça, c'est un putain de jeu pour lui. Ah, et il porte une tête de rat électronique.
J'arrive pas à savoir si tu te fous de moi là.
But in the video we just saw, we spotted a building that looks familiar, so we are going to go to said building. I'm gonna lower our FPS again to do another boost with a bomb.
On perd notre temps. Il viendra pas.
Mais si, t'inquiète.
Fly up here and clip through the gate there. And climb here. Hack that camera. Hack that camera. Hack this system key if you want. And then open the gate. Gonna do all of that on 20 FPS because switching FPSs while hacking is annoying. But yeah, you're supposed to like go all the way around through a bunch of buildings, do a shootout, or just fly up the bags of cement. I'm gonna open the phone menu here, because if you don't, because there will, because some animations will play and they don't play if you have your phone menu open.
Va chier, default. Sam Jennings.
Now this cutscene either is bugged or is intentional, we don't know. But you can't skip this properly. Yeah, see, like the skip prompt appeared, but doesn't skip. Like world record attempts, lower to 5 FPS and spam the skip button on keyboard and controller to get it. And even then it doesn't always work.
Dans les mois qui ont suivi ton crime, les familles de chacune des victimes ont reçu une grosse somme d'argent par virement bancaire. C'est pourquoi tu essayais d'acheter ta rédemption.
J'essayais de payer ma dette.
Oh, mais tu l'as
Door, please. Okay. That was less successful than I would have hoped for. Yeah, you just have to reach the door and you'll get teleported out. And I'm also very bad at this strat. Gonna cause another blackout to hopefully make our followers stop following us. I'm getting bad RNG. Okay. Never mind, actually. We're just gonna kill them. Oh no. Yeah. If you do the correct escape strat and don't suck at it like me, you can drive to your safe house. Also, we are going to go into our skills tree and learn how to craft an ID for a strat that I will probably still fail anyways. Now there's a default, the rival hacker we just tried to look up, is gonna start hacking into our database and sending bad guys, and there's a big shootout.
Oh, j'ai l'impression que là, ça va devenir tendu.
Good use chat.
Chut, il y a un rat dans mon réseau. Ok. Tu veux jouer à ça? On va jouer à ça. L'enfoiré de fils de pute! Il désactive mes défenses. Je vais pas arriver à tenir très longtemps.
Okay. So you can't actually equip any weapons right now. I failed it, of course. I never get that. You can throw in a remote explosive on the elevator for later. As the game refuses to let you equip anything when going in the final part of the mission. So you can skip so you can blow up the remote explosive and skip some dialogue. Now the genius way to stop these servers from overloading or whatever they are is of course kicking them and punching them.
Ça va surcharger le système. Faut que tu ailles à la salle de contrôle et que tu fasses ce qu'il faut pour que ça arrive pas.
Ça roule.
Je me charge de default. Toi, tu gères la salle de contrôle. Ouais! Ils arrivent!
Putain!
Oh no, more bad guys.
T'as touché à mes affaires?
Ouais, j'ai changé la déco.
Ouais, bah je suis pas convaincu.
Il y a d'autres fixeurs, ouais!
Putain!
Mais c'est qui ce type, ouais? Chaque fois que je ferme une porte, il la rouvre d'un grand coup de latte.
Il est chiant ce connard, hein?
Allez, venez vous en prendre plein le cul!
Lag spike.
Alors, vous en voulez encore? Bande de petites salades!
Arrête-le! Je vais voir ce que je peux faire. Vas-y doucement, frère.
Yeah, just kick it and then punch it. Excellent.
Ouais,
Hacker
regarde, il y a
man.
d'autres fixeurs en approche.
Ok, je m'occupe d'eux. Frère, ça va?
Ouais, c'est comme si tous les petits connards qui squattent Internet s'étaient réunis pour former un énorme giga connard. Et comment il fait pour...
Oh god.
Trop lolo en plus.
Move! Wow. Okay, I'm getting really ran over by the enemies here. If you lose your train of like shooting them, it's pretty bad.
S'ils sont trop nombreux, ils se cassent.
Okay, and that's all enemies. This is pretty much this mission. It's just some waiting again. Now, if I didn't suck at throwing IEDs, there would be one on this elevator, and I could activate it for the dialogue skip.
Essaie de trouver les infos sur sa planque, et on se retrouve là-bas. Cool. Quand on sera sur place, le plus rapide, c'est qu'on se sépare pour trouver un moyen d'entrer. Seulement si ça devient le bordel, tu te planques dans un coin et tu bouges plus, ok? Je ferai ce qu'il faut pour attirer l'attention.
Tu veux bien arrêter?
Arrêter quoi?
Arrêter d'essayer de me protéger tout le temps.
Écoute, je suis...
Non, c'est toi qui m'écoutes. Bon, je sais que c'est pas seulement de ta faute, hein, si j'en suis là où j'en suis. J'approuve pas la manière dont t'as procédé, mais je sais bien que tu pensais faire ce qu'il fallait. Ouais. En gros, tu ne vois rien.
T'as fini?
Ouais, j'ai fini.
Super. Il n'y a plus qu'à trouver un moyen d'entrer. Alors toi, tu me rappelles si tu vois quelque chose, et moi je fais pareil.
Okay. And that was the second to last mission. So you know what that means. Last mission coming up. Now we're gonna use a feature of this game just for the first time now and for the only time now, which is, if I can find it, car on demand. I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. Oh, that's even better actually. Motorcycle was randomly spawned. And it's a better motorcycle than the one we ordered even. Okay. Pay attention to the road, of course. Didn't crash, let's go. Okay, so we are going to get a different bike because every time you restart the mission, your bike gets despawned. And instead of sneaking through here or running, we're gonna drive.
Voyons s'il y a un moyen d'ouvrir ces portes.
Made it. And then train ride. Wow, I still took a hit. Cool.
C'est bon, je te vois, Froueur. Je vais pouvoir ouvrir la porte d'ici. Te fais pas repérer?
Ouais, tu me connais.
And then we're gonna do another hack.
Pourquoi tu fais ça?
Quoi, ça?
Te rabaisser en permanence. Sérieux, tu déconnes. Faut que t'arrêtes ce genre de truc, mon pote.
Ok.
Wait, no. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I kind of forgot the solution to that one.
J'entre, ok?
Je me retrouve à l'intérieur. Un de ces types doit avoir les codes d'accès qui me permettront de continuer. Alors, Amstramgram...
Let me hack this guy, please.
Et merde, y a que la moitié du code. C'est reparti pour un tour.
We have to hack 2 people to gain their door access card.
Eh ben voilà. J'aime pas ça du tout. Qu'est-ce qui mijote?
And then there's another shootout here, supposedly.
Putain, faut que je sorte d'ici.
And they're using ultrasonic to mess with us. Now our next objective is to hack this camera, but you can also do this too early and then it doesn't actually trigger. I'm gonna force the game to pick this camera. It keeps forcing you back. But we don't wanna... I want to use that stupid camera over there. Back to this camera. Tell him to move over there. Attract this guy there, and attract this guy there. And then make him move to the last part. Okay, and then one final shootout, and then a couple unskippable cutscenes, and that's the game.
Was the time?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the game is over after the shootout and the hack, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you stand here, you can manip the enemies into coming out of that hallway the entire time. So what we're gonna do is just, as soon as we see them spawn, throw a new grenade and kill them. Would you walk over here, please, enemy?
On y est. La sortie du labyrinthe.
Okay, and from this point on, there's not that much we can do anymore to save time. It's gonna be a cool, long, unskippable cutscene here. And then we do a hack, and then as soon as we hack the fan in the next room, that'll be time. I'll give a countdown.
Si vous faites ça, vous vous sentirez coupable, exactement comme moi depuis toutes ces années.
Oh yeah, so default is like guilt-tripping T-Bone for all of the collateral damage he's caused.
Alors même si moi je mérite tout ça, vous le méritez pas. Vous le méritez pas.
And then default's answer is just to gas T-Bone. But luckily, Tobias is still here. We can hack his phone. Using his phone, we can hack the fans in Default's room and transfer the gas to his room. Okay, and timing will end in 3, 2, 1. Now. Within estimate, let's go.
Yeah, not far off. Well, it's showing DLC unfortunately. Is the DLC better or any person better?
The speedrun of the DLC is better in story in any percent.
Fair enough. Okay, and thank you very much. You have anything else you want to add?
If this was interesting, make sure to join the Watch Dogs Discord. Please, we need more runners.
The leaderboard seemed a bit dead when I looked.
Yeah.
Alright. Then next run we'll have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom One Hand by Drit. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So I'm gonna go into a quick transition and we'll see you back in a little bit.